Okay, guys, today I checked out Ava, a Jessica Chastain action movie now streaming on Netflix. And it's been on and off the top 10s list for a while now. Jessica Chastain's Ava is a deadly assassin. When one of her missions goes horribly wrong, she ends up on the burn list and now must fight for her own survival. Luckily, she's aided by the I don't know what to call him, her sponsor, the guy who gives her the jobs, hands them off, and her own skill set. She's the best, they say. That's basically what this movie is. It's an assassin. They're something goes wrong and they're trying to kill her now. This movie has the makings of a great film. Unfortunately, it just has some major flaws in some key areas, namely the script and the direction. So the script was kind of weak. A lot of the lines are not where they should be. The situations that the characters are in and when they're having these dialogues, I can appreciate those moments. But the lines that they exchange, it was rough. Really needed another right here. And actually, what I think it needed was to, whatever, I don't know who the screenwriter was, but keep his plot and then have a second screenwriter come on and just rewrite all the dialogue. Okay, and that's really the rewrite that this needed. I think the plot was actually fine. It just, the dialogue was really needed to just be, from head to toe, be rewritten. It sounded like the draft where you just kind of write what everyone's thinking, okay? But they just forgot to go back and erase all of the literal thoughts that everyone was having and replace it with subtext. That's what you're supposed to go back and replace all of that with subtext. They just didn't do that here. The director also, I think, was just really bad here. His name is Taylor. I think he also directed The Help in 2011. And there's just no substance in how he shot the film. There are, all of the shots are just on people's faces. The camera never directs your attention to something more important. Since the lines suck, we don't really need to watch the actors say all of the lines. Watch a Tarantino movie. You focus on the actors during their big acting moments. So, because they got to win the Oscar, right, in a Tarantino movie. But mainly what the camera focuses on is something else. Something that Tarantino believes is more interesting. And that's really where Taylor fails in this movie, is he's always focusing on what people are saying, but what people are saying isn't what they mean. Look at have the camera focus on someone's hands. Are they playing with a ring? Are their hands twitching? Look at a pond. Maybe something's going to jump out of the pond. So while someone's talking, we're watching the pond and we're wondering, well, what's so interesting about this pond? What's going to happen? It's just standard director, knowledge that he just seems to not have, And I don't know how he got hired for this, because usually you have to pitch, your plan for a movie, your idea for how you're going to shoot it, and it needs to be storyboarded, so on and so forth. So a lot of those interesting shots, come out before you even start shooting the movie. It's really quite boggling to me, especially with this cast. I mean, you have Jessica Chastain, you have John Malkovich, you have Common. I mean, there's so many good actors in this movie that they it's sad that this movie got made in the stage that it was in. It seems premature. And like I said, it has all the makings of a great movie. I think they made it before it was ready. Okay? Another failing of the script is there are no stakes. Ava is just way better than everyone else. And I never felt like Ava was in any danger whatsoever. I mean, you can't make a movie where the main character, their life is in danger, but their life isn't in danger because they're better than everyone else. There's no stakes. No one can get invested in a story like that. I think that's all of my issues with the movie. There's so many little things that I feel like I don't need to say, because the big things are really the cause of all of the little things. Anyway, guys, at the end of the day, Ava is not worth your time. I hate saying that, because I know that a lot of people probably worked on this movie and put a lot of work into it, but it's just it really was not ready to be made, and I don't think that it's. I don't think that it's any good. It's just not worth anyone's time. Let me know if you guys saw it, if you had anything else that you thought maybe was a bigger concern than the writing and the direction. And just give me like a nice message in the comments. I don't know, say Happy New Year or something like that. I can appreciate those moments, but the lines that they exchange, oh, it was rough.